UFC Vegas 59 goes down this Saturday, and it is headlined by a light heavyweight fight, a very important light heavyweight fight between Jamal Hill, who's trying to smash himself into that title contention talk by going out there and facing former title challenger and UFC veteran Thiago Santos. But my money and my eyes are on a fight earlier on that card between Bryan Battle and Takashi Sato. Now, this will be the first fight for Bryan Battle going down to 170 pounds, but one of his storied narratives around his career is the fact that he used to fight at heavyweight, and he's dropped a tremendous amount of weight as he's reeled in his discipline and as he's reeled in his goals in terms of what he wants to accomplish in MMA. We saw him go out there and win the Ultimate Fighter at 185 pounds, and he originally defeated Gilbert Urbina in the finals, but that was a replacement for Trishan Gore, who had unfortunately injured himself going into that fight. Luckily, they were able to run that fight back, and we saw Bryan Battle go out there and spring the upset that night, as a lot of people thought the power that Trishan Gore brought to the table would be enough for him to go out there and capture that Ultimate Fighter finale trophy. But Bryan Battle's pace in terms of doubling up the amount of significant strikes he landed that night, as well as having a full overall game in terms of landing takedowns and staying active, was enough for him to go out there and get that decision victory. Now here he's going up against Takashi Sato, who has his back up against the wall. Hasn't been the greatest of runs as of late, and his last fight around was against Gunnar Nelson, where he got out grappled and pretty much controlled for the majority of 15 minutes, which was back in March. Even the fight before that, he took an L to Miguel Baeza. In the first round, he got outstruck there, and then in the second round, we saw Baeza utilize his grappling and eventually get that rear naked choke. It seems like the submissions are the bane of Takashi Sato's professional MMA career, and I think that's going to come into play here once again with Bryan Battle. Battle will be able to put on the output, the volume, keep busy, and stay away from the big shots from Takashi Sato, similar to what he was able to do against Trishan Gore. And then I think eventually it's just a matter of time before he looks to get this fight to the ground and utilize his superior BJJ. From there, I'm expecting him to eventually find a submission, but I think it's going to take a body of work for him to put together and eventually get Takashi out of there, maybe over the 1.5 round mark. I really like Bryan Battle in this spot. Personally, I took the shot at minus 230 earlier in the week. Now I'm seeing him up around that minus 250 to minus 275 range, but I don't mind paying chalk when I totally believe it's worth it. And on a chalk heavy card like UFC Vegas 59, I think that Bryan Battle is one of the safer spots for you to go out there and either play straight or put into a parlay with somebody else that you're very confident in. So that is why Bryan Battle is my lock of the night play for UFC Vegas 59. I do want to take this last second here to remind you guys of the new show that I started, 4 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday, talking to you guys. It is all based around the live chat. Going to be interacting with you guys for a full hour, talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Gambling, betting, top MMA stories, what I had for lunch. It's all on the table. I just want to build a better rapport with you guys, and doing a show 4 times a week at the same time every day, at least those 4 times a week. I'll be there with you guys chatting it up, and it's something that you guys can rely on Monday through Thursday as well. So make sure you guys go check that out. Appreciate all the support and all the love. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And lastly, if there's anything you guys want to suggest in terms of how I can make this quick 4 to 6 minute lock of the night video on a weekly basis any better, please let me know in the comment section below. And even if you don't agree with my lock of the night play, let me know who you're going with in the comment section below, and we can figure it out by going back and forth and having a conversation down there. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Good luck on your bets this week. Make sure you guys check out my channel for the rest of my weekly content. Good luck this week, and I'll see you guys next week.